in the market. It's going to be an interesting one here, especially after what came out last night with some new tariff rates, some new developments on the trade war front. But guys, Bitcoin is absolutely ripping there. If you guys were paying attention on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, what else? YouTube Shorts, everywhere. I mean, I told you guys that this move was coming. That key breakout level there at around 110,650. That was going to be what set that move off there. So really, really solid start on this one so far. You kind of hit that first area of 115. Now we're getting increasingly closer to that $120,000 area. That could easily happen this weekend if the buyers want to continue pushing this thing higher here, especially if we get some new positive trade developments and the market kind of goes back to a more risk-on kind of attitude towards assets here. Then just looking at the market here, I mean, again, we do have a volatility zone up here off of this news, but very significant drop off of, I believe it was Canada getting a new tariff. The blanket tariff rates were coming out. But at the end of the day, guys, if you look at the larger time frames on the broad market here, all we are doing is continuing to stay in this period of consolidation that we've been in this week. That's why you've seen a lot of choppiness on a lot of the different moves here. But again, let's see where Coinbase is. Yeah, I mean, guys, this one has been a really, really solid one so far. We actually saw this one almost at 400 in the overnight trading session here. It's very similar to what happened to this one yesterday. This is kind of getting pushed down here with the broad market. If the market starts to head a little bit higher today and we do end up seeing Bitcoin continue higher, you easily could see Coinbase at that next target of 400. We've already all made this position free. Don't buy it now. You guys are late. But it is going to be an interesting day here. Again, especially going into next week too with the period of consolidation that we've seen out of the market. There's going to be a lot of really, really awesome setups for us. So I know everybody in LTMP is excited for it. There's a lot of good ones starting to form here. Some that I'm very, very interested in. But ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of day again. Say good morning to somebody in the live chat. If you guys would like to say good morning to me, we'd love to receive some good mornings over here. If you guys are new to the group, new to the stream, new to the channel, let me know. I'd love to welcome you guys in here. But as always, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Costs you nothing to do it, but it helps me out a whole lot. Spreading these streams out to as many people who actually want to learn. We have that 100 like goal on the stream, and I think today might be the day that we do it. So again, don't want to see any slackers on the like button. Costs you nothing to do it. Helps me out a whole lot. Let's see how you guys are doing so far. You guys are doing all right. All right, let's see. All right, let's see who we got in here. We've got Samuel, Gerald, Dr. Bob, Michael, DJ, Rogue, Todd, Diego, Eddie, Kimberly, Alpha, Anna, Jerry, Slother, Eddie, Ian, BTD, GC, Emmanuel. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. So, not really a whole lot of economic data this week. We do have a pretty big data week next week. CPI and PPI are coming out, as well as the normal jobs report. You get home builder confidence, import price index, which that'll be interesting. Housing starts, building permits, and then consumer sentiment also on Friday there. So next week is when the economic data starts to heat back up. And then we get to look towards that next FOMC meeting. There's probably not going to be a cut in July. They're really going to be looking at September here. And then you kind of get to look towards Jackson Hole in August, which I think what was it, 2023? 2022, 2023 is kind of when we saw that craziness with Jackson Hole. Slothers has joined the group. Yeah, guys. I mean, again, you guys know the deal with the group. You guys, the link's at the top of the live chat. Use code July. Get 50% off your first month. It's literally $1 a day to hop in there with us. But I'd like to see coin go up for that second target here because it was looking really, really good in the overnight trading session, and Bitcoin is just still moving here. So I don't know how many more times you guys need to see me call out these moves here. I mean, this Bitcoin one was pretty dirty. It was interesting because I made that video for like Instagram and TikTok, and I tweeted it out too, but like within 15 minutes of that video getting posted, it was just bombs away. Everything was firing off. So sometimes that happens. The timing of these things can be really good in that way. So yields up this morning. I'm not really the biggest fan of here. It's a little bit of a risk off. A little bit of fear coming in here with these new tariffs. But what I'm really focusing on here is the dollar. This is something that we've been talking about a lot. A lot of people you're gonna see this, that people are gonna look at the dollar here and say, oh, dollar's moving back up, that's probably gonna be bearish for equities. And I just don't see that argument because of what the dollar moving up actually means with the context that we have in this environment here. In the first and second quarters of 2025, remember, in 2024, we had such a high level of concentration from of foreign money in U.S. markets, and that money left the United States in the first and second quarter. That's why you saw weakness in the dollar here, which is showcased on the chart of Dixie. And if that money starts to come back in here, and this is also interesting because you've had a lot of institutional investors and traders and hedge funds being very underweight U.S. equities on this big V-shaped recovery back to all-time highs. And what were we talking about? Once we do crack all-time highs in the market, that's when we can start to kind of look for bottoms in the dollar. This is something that we were talking about a lot over the last few weeks here, because it's that big flashing signal to the global markets that there really is no alternative to U.S. assets and U.S. growth. So then what happens? Well, you can see the dollar start to show a little bit more strength as a lot of these foreign investors are going to start basically selling their currency and buying dollars to then go invest in U.S. assets. So that could be good for bonds going into the second half of this year, but it should provide a nice steady bid for equities overall. Again, you could see some craziness, but that's kind of the trend that you would expect to see. MicroStrategy up a lot this morning here, up 2.6% off of that Bitcoin move. Very nice. Let's check out my baby AMD, down a little bit with the market here. But again, with that HSBC upgrade, target at 200, that's nice. That's very nice. Good old Tina. Yep, exactly, Daily Taylor. Let's check Palantir. I looked at this chart briefly this morning. Very similar to what we were talking about on this one over the last few weeks here. If you can continue to see this respect of the daily 10 exponential moving average, you can remain short-term bullish on Palantir. Again, down in these areas here. When we were talking about these tests of the 10 on the other side, again, you don't want to be bullish in those areas here. But if we can get a nice period of consolidation in here, I'd actually be a little bit interested in a trade on this. It wouldn't be a big one because, again, you're going to deal with the same scenario of like you have a nice period and a good setup here, but the breakouts are probably going to be a little bit choppy because of how overvalued this name actually is. But in general, this one looks pretty good. Sofi, again, we are up well over 3x our initial investment now from the time that I gave you all the less trades, more profits people. The SoFi idea on this day last July. So it's actually July 10th. So it's really a year. It's really just a year and a day that we've had SoFi for, and this thing is up over 3x, which is awesome. So this one continues to look good. I wouldn't be doing anything on this name now if you're wanting. This is not where you buy stocks, guys. So especially ahead of earnings coming up here, with a market that is historically not really given SoFi the respect that it deserves, I'd be a little cautious going into SoFi's earnings here, but again, this chart is looking solid. I mean, this has been a really, really great move from the lows. HIMS is actually looking like it wants to give us a little bit of a setup here going into next week if it can hold this daily 10 exponential moving average. Ooh, market's slipping a little here. Coin's not doing anything. That's good. Yeah, I like this. This could be a really fun one if you can continue to hold in these areas here. Let's see. Yeah, IBIT's going to be good. What were they, Alfie? I don't know if I saw them. Depends on what they were. What else we got to take a look at? Tesla? Tesla's probably down. I mean, I wouldn't really be doing anything on Tessie here. I mean, we might get a setup if this thing, again, can get over the 10 and continue consolidating, but nothing on this one right now. Also, give me 1 second here. I got to go turn the dryer on. But again, make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. Wow, we're basically 10 likes away from being halfway there on the 100 like goal for the stream. So give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Yeah, the IBITs should be around 150% at open. Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I don't have IBIT, I have Coin, but I like Coin. Coin's a good one. Yeah, the Bitcoin move was just, it's like, this is like the time period where people are like, wow, how'd you do that? And it's like, guys, once you go through and you go through the learning curriculum videos that I have for you guys in the Less Trades More Profits group, it's like you'll realize how easy it is to actually call those moves. Let's see, I'll take a look at some of these here. HWM, not the biggest fan here. Roblox, maybe. Roblox I kind of like. It's just these, I'm going to be really cautious of these setups at the highs. I'm probably not going to be that interested in those. Uber could be a fun one, though. Another one at the highs. It's not bad. Like, they look good. Cisco we have. I know that one. OKLO. Isn't that like... No, I don't like that. Dash. No. Amazon, I'm staying away from the Bezos. I mean, Bezos is selling and the Prime Day stuff sucked. Like... Newsmax? You can, I mean, guys, the Newsmax one, it either hits the stop or it doesn't. It's still, I mean, I don't know where it is this morning. Where is it? Down a little? Yeah, you can hold it, you can leave it, you can do whatever you want with that one. I mean, I'm probably going to keep holding it. I don't see any reason why to, like, the risk is predefined. If it gets close to, like, the stop and market's going to close, I'll sell it, but just to avoid a gap, but, like, there's nothing to do on that one. Let's see. What else do we have? Google. Google I still like. We have alerts on that one. IONQ. It's not bad. I like it. It's not terrible. Visa. Nope. ADI. Yeah, that I like. I'll have an alert on that. It's just these consolidations at the highs I'm not the biggest fan of. Yeah, Dina I love. Micron. Not really a fan. Circle. Post IPO, I don't really like this. DE Weekly, I think I've seen this. Yeah. Also, the funny thing is too, yeah, I can see that. The funny thing is too, oh, screw you, Coin. The funny thing is too, look at Coin on the weekly. Look at that, dude. That's so dirty. I don't know. Canada got something. Guys, I think this is kind of how I view the tariff stuff. I literally don't care. Like, serious. I genuinely don't care about the tariff stuff. I really don't. I, like, really don't care at all. Why would I? Like, seriously, why would we care about the tariff stuff when we know exactly what's going to happen? You know? It's like, if they wanted to actually put those tariff rates on these other countries, they wouldn't have extended the deadline. So it's like, all right, we're going to have some volatility, something like, you know? IONQ, RGTI, QBTS. I don't like a lot of those names just because they're like complete garbage in terms of their company. I think some of the quantum names are just absolute dog poop. I'm bullish, let's say, on the quantum sector, but not on the individual names yet. Because just they're terrible companies. They don't have any revenues, you know? Let's see. So you can check the watch list. DraftKings on the monthly is insane. Yeah, I don't think I trade a monthly setup, but like, yeah, it looks, I mean, that's a good move. I mean, I wish it didn't sell off and invalidate before the break that we wanted here at 43.50. But whatever. There's going to be so many epic setups, guys. What do we got? Oh, less than a minute to go here until market open. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button on the way in. We're going to have some fun today, I think. Market's moving up. Here we go, team. Let's see. Not yet, but they will. The problem is, Chris, they're priced as if they already do. That's the issue. They are priced in the market as if they're already making lots of money. And they're not. So you're really taking risk there. Doesn't mean they can't go up, but it doesn't mean that it's something that you need to be screwed around with all the time. Coin, what are we doing here, dude? What are we doing? We were at 400 last night. Come on, man. That's not nice. It's already free. I don't really care, but like I'd like it to go make me some more money, you know? Ding, ding, ding. The market is open, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we got today. Lot of alerts. Oh wait, what was that? Hold on. Oh, that's MicroStrategy. That's why. Bought SMR at 18. Snap I like. I just don't like that it's directly under the 200 there. SMR. I don't like that chart. That's not a good chart. Not a good looking chart there. All right, let's see. Levi is technically a post-earnings candidate here. Oh, ES is moving. All right, coin. Let's get going here, dude. What are we doing? I mean, this is going to be wild at open anyway, but we'll see. Levi is technically a post-earnings candidate. I just don't think the chain is going to be very good. Let me look. They might just have monthlies, which is actually next week, which is fine. Yeah, they only have monthlies, and there's no action here. So probably going to leave that one alone. Probably going to be leaving that one alone there. What else? Where's Airbnb? Because that is another one that I'm hunting over here. It's got to hold. Airbnb's got to hold. We've had some really epic trades on Airbnb in the past. We'll see if we can get another one. Good day trade today? Probably not, Chris. You don't want to be doing that. Day trading, like I genuinely still don't understand why people want to go in the market and day trade with no edge and just do things that are not going to generate them positive returns over the long run, when they could just look at stocks the way that we do and then give themselves like literally the best position possible to make money long term in the market. It's just, I mean, I don't know why people decide to do that. It's just gambling. People love to do stupid things in general, but all right. Coin's starting to pop back up here a little bit. Let's see. We need Airbnb to hold. It's moving around a lot though. That's actually fine. You can hold there. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that one wouldn't have qualified anyway. Bitcoin's starting to lose it a little bit here. Yeah, there goes coin lower. That's fine. I'm just gonna keep holding this one. Yeah. Any questions that you guys have about the broad market? Anything else? That's what I'm here for. Hey, oh my God. I think we're going to hit the like goal today. Currently, those IBIT August 8th are up 120%. There you go. There you go. Let's see. Whoa. Oh my God. Guys, this is just another testament to just how good the stuff we do in the group actually is. M. Carroll over here, the epic month continues, up 50.76% in the last month. Again, I'm going to throw that link for you guys in the live chat here too. Again, you guys want to hop in there with us, get access to literally everything. There you go. Use code July, 50% off your first month. It's literally $1 a day. Newsmax? Yeah, that one might go hit the stop. Let's see. Yeah, probably. Amazon, I'm not the biggest fan of because you have Bezos selling and then you also have just absolutely horrific. I mean, why is it? I don't know why it's moving. I'm leaving this alone. Yeah, I think it's like 1433 on Newsmax. I really don't feel the need to do anything on Amazon after we already nailed it. And then now you have continued news of Bezos selling and then also Amazon like Prime Day traffic down like 41%. Like I'm not, there's no reason for me to want to go for Amazon here. Like it's a good looking chart, but when you think about the context, like you're like, I don't really want to go near that, you know? Where's D-Nut? Chilling. Do I trade futures in the group? I have the, what do you call it? I mean, I have the day trading mastery course for you guys, but here's the thing. I think this is interesting. It's like, oh, do you do this? I want to do this. It's like, well, you guys see like the multi-hundred and multi-thousand% trades I hand out to everybody all the time, and it's like, just do that, you know? It's like, just do what works over the long run, you know? It's like, do you do this thing that's probably not gonna make any money over the long run? Sometimes. Like, I mean, you guys see the volatility zones, and the day trading strategy and the day trading mastery course is awesome. But everybody, like, there's ANET. There you go. There's that target on ANET. But everybody should put their focus mainly on swing trading first. Everybody. Cole's up 25% the first month back in a little while. Great work, Cole. Great. What sources do I like for news? Fast Stock News on Twitter and Walter Bloomberg. Those are the 2 Twitter accounts that I have notifications turned on for. Like, I can tell you guys right now too, I would say every single person in the group that's crushing it now in a way that I've never seen, like, started out trying to day trade, and then they come over and they look at what we're doing and they're like, oh my God, I didn't realize it was this simple. I thought you were trading futures. Oh, no. I mean, I have future trading strategies that are pretty good. I do have a lot of them that actually work really well. I'd rather swing. It's easier, it's better, you're gonna make more money, you know? It's like, I'd rather just do that. Coin trying to move back up here. Let's see if we can get back above. Throwing a day high. Let's see what this wants to do. Bitcoin's moving back up. That's good. I want to see DNUT go. I'd rather them, you know, just take me out of Newsmax, you know? ANET ripped there. Anybody still holding that one? That hit first target. There you go. Hood is ripping. Yeah, here comes coin a little. Where's Hood? Actually, Hood is technically a setup. Yeah, there's coin above the highs. Hood is technically a setup here, but with the way that everything is looking now in the market and what we've seen this week with the choppiness, I'm going to be a lot more cautious with these all-time high breakouts than I would with something like Airbnb, like the way that chart looks. Doubled your account last year, up 68% with this group. There you go. Everyone's a genius trader in a bull market. Okay. I'm making money. Do you know what I do? Hey, Jesse, here's an interesting thing. Do you know what I do when the market goes down? Nothing. I do nothing. What did we do at the beginning of this year, guys? Not a whole lot. And then what happens? Oh, everybody's up 50, 100% on their accounts in a very short period of time. That's how it works. The vast majority of your gains for the year are going to come from like 1, 2, 3 months, a quarter. Here comes coin. I think people just view the market the wrong way. Like, they view trading as like a fixed income instrument. They're like, oh, consistency. I want to make $1,000 a day. If somebody out there is talking to you guys about that stuff and are like, you can make $1,000 a day, run. They have a fundamental misunderstanding of what the market actually is. It's not what it is. The market's not a fixed income instrument. You can't treat it like that. I'm purposely only trading the system in that account. 5 months of data says it is beating your old way of trading. There you go. If anyone watches your channel knows your wins, yeah, dude. You guys know the deal, man. Think about it yesterday, or just this week. Like, how many more times are you guys going to sit on the sidelines and watch me call out the most epic moves in the market? Like, you guys just saw it this week on Bitcoin. I handed you guys out a free one on what? ARM, 300%. You guys saw the 1,500% Oracle. It's like, that's just a couple of them that I show you guys. There's DNUT. It's looking good. Coin flashing around all over the place. What are we doing in the market? What are they doing now? What happened? What did they do? That's not great. You wanted to close above this level here. That's why I had that alert on ES. What's Bitcoin doing? It's moving a little. Where's DNUT? I really like this. You guys can have this as a freebie. DNUT looks dirty. We have a methodology that keeps us out of trouble. Exactly. Like, it's very simple. Again, you guys can come in or you can not come in. I don't care. We're going to still keep crushing it, and I'm going to keep sitting here showing you guys the multi-hundred and multi-thousand% gains. Just rubbing it in. What else we got here? We got a lot of people in the stream today. I think we can get to that 100 like goal, guys. I think we can do it. Bitcoin back up, coin back up. My coin position is now risk-free, which is very nice. The next target that I'm going to be looking at on this one is 400, then 410, then 420. That's what I'm looking at here for a potential continued breakout. Remember what I was talking about with you guys yesterday about coin, how I was like a little bit cautious of like, am I going to sell this at trim it at 382? Because these are the trades, guys, that like are kind of the ones that you got to hold a little bit, because it's just so, everything is aligning. It's a perfect, it's like the merit, like the really big multi-1000% merit trade. It's like that. It's like when you see everything align, you got to give stuff a little bit of room. Newsmax? I don't know, man. It's either going to hit the stop or it's not. Oh, yeah, I'm out of Newsmax. Oh, cool. Done. That hit the stop. I didn't even see that. Yeah, they took me out there. I mean, if I'm hunting a potential 1 to 8 risk for reward, I don't. It's like, it can do whatever it wants. So that one didn't play out. Bull did. D-Nut. I really like that one. Yeah, A-Net hit TP1 though. Where is that now? I would assume it's not there anymore. Yeah. Yeah, that one had some volatility on it. Market, wild opening here so far. No, this is funny too. Like, imagine we end up like having a really nice trade on D-Nut, and then we also own Novo. Long Ozempic and Krispy Kreme, best pair trade of all time. Where is Novo today? Is it still hanging on? Nah, down a little, doing all sorts of nonsense. CVS Health has chosen Novo Nordisk Wegovy as its top obesity treatment, ending coverage for Eli Lilly Zepbound, impacting around 200,000 patients currently using Zepbound. That is bullish for Novo. All right. Let's see what we get. But yeah, you guys have any questions about what we do in the group? You guys that are curious about hopping in, just let me know. Again, just kind of what you get. Even if you hop in with the code July for $1 a day, you get access to the full educational learning curriculum, both the full length courses, the daily private live streams, which are usually at this time, the pre-market plans, the full watch list of stocks and cryptos that are about to explode before they do, macro research reports, single stock research reports, weekly market research reports, and then direct access to me to answer all of your questions all the time. Donut did not break, no. Thinkorswim is down? That's interesting. Newsmax? Yeah, dude, you should not have bought those. I don't know why you bought those. Where is D-Nut, though? It hasn't hit anything. It's, what, 348 I like? Typically, I would not trade a stock like this, but this is almost too good of a setup to pass up. Sofi's not stopping? Is it up? Oh, dude. Dude, look, I mean, we are up a lot on Sofi now, ladies and gentlemen. 655 entry. You're welcome, everybody. I don't know how many more times you guys want to see me just call out the most epic things ever. You like Tesla here for day trading? I don't think that's a smart thing to do. I think everybody should be putting 100% of their focus when they're starting and just in general on swings. You're going to make more money over the long run, more consistently. But hey, you don't want to listen to me. You don't have to. You can do what you want to do. I'm just going to keep showing you guys how nasty these trades can actually be. SoFi's a competitor to Hood and Bull? Yeah, kind of. Kind of. They're targeting a different segment of the customer base. Their TAM is going to be a little smaller, but they're still great. What are my thoughts on United Healthcare? I don't want to touch this. A lot of people are talking about this name, but I think they're looking at the stock. All right, so what a lot of people are doing on United Healthcare right now are they're making a big mistake, I think. They're looking at it and saying, oh, it's undervalued right now based on its current revenues. And then also saying, look at all of these analyst price targets on it. Guys, the analysts are just some dude, you know? Like, it's just some dude sharing his thoughts on the market. You know who I trust more than any analyst? Me. So analyst price targets, throw them out the window. I don't care. Most of the time they're wrong. If you can look at their track record and performance over time, they suck. Sorry. And then the other thing that you have to think about with United Healthcare and a lot of these other healthcare companies is, do you think insurance premiums are going to continuously go up over time and people are going to be okay with that? Or do you think that there's going to be a lot of like headwinds moving forward with the insurance industry? I think there are. So this is not really a name that I want to go for. You know? Oscar's actually an interesting one here. Where is it today? Yeah, this is still not one that you want to go for. So what we talked about on Oscar yesterday was, well, let's actually think about this too, because coin's getting hit there. Darn. That's fine though. Still looks good. So the thing about Oscar and a lot of these stocks that get hyped up on social media, what happens a lot with people is they'll say, oh, this everybody's talking about this one. This is something to buy. Every single time that I hear everybody talking about something after it's run up a bunch, I literally run away and I will almost guaranteed look to take a short position on it. It's just how it goes. Like, it's not going to work. You think the masses are usually going to be correct? No, more often than not, they're going to get toasted. So when everybody was asking me if this is a smart idea to buy up in here in 1920, I was like, no, this is not something that you want to buy. And then what happens? Now that you're getting down into these levels, it might be okay, but you need to see a solid sign of a base. You need to see a very, very solid sign of a base. Yesterday was the first time where I looked at this and said, okay, maybe I'd start to give this one a little bit more attention because it did bounce right off that 200 EMA. But now what are you seeing? Oh, it's gapping right through. Gap right through the level. So this one is still a one that you do not touch right now. Yeah, coin down a little bit today, but this one still looks fine. I mean, Bitcoin, again, still looks relatively solid over here. The market's just getting railed for some reason. People are scared of tariffs for no reason again. I don't think we're going to be taking any new positions today. Unless, like, where's Airbnb? Is that holding? That's got to hold here. Airbnb's got to hold. I really like how this setup looks. It's just got to hold. 12 to 13, that would be a nice entry. On Oscar, yeah, back down in here. I'll probably make a tweet about this one today and be like, everybody that was yelling at me up in here that it was a good time to buy and I was wrong, I'm hardly ever going to be wrong when a stock runs up 100% in a month and I say, oh, it's probably not a good time to buy. Then we look at Sofi. Remember, everything I say is in terms of probabilities, guys. Like, this is typically 9 times out of 10 when you see a chart like this, it probably means it's done. But Sofi just has a lot of strength here, and it just wants to keep going. Yeah. Bit disappointed in coin here today. It can always turn itself around. This thing's a wild child, so you never know what's going to happen. Market could start turning around a little bit here. Bitcoin could go on a little bit of a run, and we could be right back over 290 and start ripping towards 400 today. Who knows? This coin trades wilder than Tesla does, but it's already free. Like, I have no risk on this position anymore. The only position that I have on it is the profits in it, which are pretty significant, but we're seeing how much more we can squeeze out of this name, which I think could be a lot. So next target is 400 or break even. Let's see. NVIDIA. Let's actually take a look at that. How does NVIDIA look? Yeah, no setup there. But it looks good. That's running. I mean, where's AMD? Where's my baby? It's coming back up. It's coming back up. Again, I own a bunch of AMD at $11.39. Let's see. First, Tesla. You want to talk about Tesla, Mr. Chills? So the problem that I have with Tesla, I have a lot of problems with Tesla. One, it's one of my favorite names to trade, but I will never own it for a couple of reasons. One, there's a lot of nonsense out there that people are like, Tesla's not a car company. It is a car company. When the vast majority of your revenues come from the sale of vehicles, you are a car company. If they want, again, in order to do everything else that they want to do, self-driving and all of these other things, well, they're going to need to be able to continue selling cars. They're a car company. The second thing is what Elon Musk is doing. Elon is a guy that wants to do a lot of everything. And now everything is now including politics. That is a big flashing red signal to me. Because if you're going to kind of split away from the way that things are, let's say, the basically uniparty, because if he's going to piss off both sides and with this new party, well, obviously he's not going to get as favorable rules and regulations coming down the line for Tesla as he could have otherwise if he played the game. That is a risk for Tesla moving forward. Will I trade it? Absolutely. You're going to get some great setups on Tesla, but I won't be buying it. Jinko Solar. Let's take a look at this quick. That's a good setup there. Why does it say semi? I mean, that's a good setup. Actually, where's end phase? I'm not trading this. It's too close to earnings. I just want to see what it's doing. Yeah, it still looks good. But that's a decent one. And then what else? SLB, Schlumberger. Yeah. Earnings are too close, though. What else? ACHR. I think this one is one we've talked about this week as being... it's actually not a bad setup there. I don't like the way that daily candles for me. Not a big fan of the way that daily candle is forming there. Ooh, market's ripping back up there. Let's see. You got Bitcoin moving. Coin's lagging a little bit today. Where's MicroStrategy? Kind of same thing across the board. CCL. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Give that some time, though. That's going to need a little bit of time. Gap? You want Gap or... yeah, it's good. Loves doing a little bit of everything too much. Yeah, I mean, if you've been in Tesla for many years, there's not much to do with it. If you've been recently buying Tesla, there were some good buying opportunities at those lows. But other than that, I'm not really interested in it. Where's DNUT? Is that moving? It's getting close. Not really. I mean, that still has a ways to go there for this one to trigger. Back in 2020. Nice. Yeah, Airbnb's got a hold here. Levi never validated, and the chain was a graveyard on that one, so we wouldn't have gone near that one anyway. No. I agree, Daniel, but then you can't add being active in politics into the mix. Because in order to accomplish all of those things, you're obviously going to need help from governments. Neo's looking good. Is it now? Is Neo coming back for us? Oh, there we go. There we go. I like that. Yeah, let's see. What I'm really looking for out of today is seeing where the market wants to close and then getting all of you guys in LTMP just an absolutely epic list of stocks for next week, the way that the market is traded this week, I think there's going to be a boatload of them. So all of you guys hopping in, you guys have all weekend to go through the Swing Kings course. It's not going to take you very long to be like, oh, it's that simple? Like, yeah, it's that simple. Stop overcomplicating the market, please. So I'll throw that link in here for you guys too. Again, it's literally $1 a day to hop in with code July. It's still mind-boggling to me that more people don't trade like this. And they're just like, oh no, I'm going to just go randomly gamble. It's like, okay, have fun. I don't think that's going to go too well for you. I'm just going to keep calling out massive trades. Crypto space is ripping. Mr. Chill, I know. I told all of you guys before it happened. Look at my Twitter. Look at my Instagram. Look at the YouTube shorts. Look at the TikToks. I even was tweeting about this at the end of June. I was like, guys, it's coming. It's coming. I think, what is it? XRP was on the list for this week too? Yeah, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, XRP was on the crypto watch list this week too. There you go. How many more times do you guys want to see this before you're like, oh wait, yeah, I might actually want to go actually make money in the market? You know, I don't know. We're just gonna keep doing it. D-Nut I like here though. That'll be fun. I know, man. I've been all over those. Yeah, let me see. Actually, if you guys aren't following me on Twitter yet, make sure you guys are. Here's the link. There you go. There's a link to the Twitter account. Make sure you guys are following along over there. Yeah, coin relatively flat today. Which honestly, it's not bad with the market being down half. Starting to move back up. I'd like to see that one get going. Like back above 390. Start ripping. Bitcoin's looking like it wants to make an attempt back at 118. What's a good TP on XRP? You're honestly probably have run through a lot of them already, honestly. I mean, this was probably the first one, 265. Next one, if you really want the next one, it's $3, $2.99. Gambling is fun when you use STV's method that have the highest probabilities of a successful trade. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I don't know. People, the thing is that you got to think about the market in terms of like how repeatable is what you're doing. Can you repeat it over and over and over and over again in the market? Like when you guys see the setups fire off, it's the same thing every time. Every stock that is about to explode, well, all right, so let's say 85, 90% of stocks that are about to make massive moves, they all look the exact same before they do it. You're waiting for 10K on XRP. You're gonna be waiting a while, man. You might be waiting forever. Your great-grandkids might see that. Yeah, coin's starting to make a nice little move there. Back above 390. What are those up? In terms of percentage, 128%. That's good. They'll probably be up nicely if we're when we hit that 400 target. Think about adding to your time pick point fund. Yeah, but don't you already have a bunch of it, Daniel? Like on the ETF side. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta turn the dryer back on. My dryer like doesn't work. I paid a lot for this place, and I should have a dryer that lets me change the time. It's like 25-minute intervals. It's weird. Okay, Bitcoin back above 118. There you go. I mean, this is not that hard. When I say, oh, if it breaks 110,650, it's going to rocket, and then it does. There you go. Yeah, coin looks good here. Come on. You might make IBIT free before market close today. Yeah, I mean, you hit 115 on Bitcoin. Yeah, my coins are snappy now. 148%. That's looking good. So just imagine what they would be if they were up at 400. These could get real snappy now in the 390s. If it runs up through, these are now at the point where they could start snapping. Just buy a new dryer? No. Why? Hold on. I'm not buying a new dryer. Why would I do that? They can buy a new dryer. The apartment people, they gave me a crappy dryer. Dude, I know. It's stupid. User issue with the dryer? You know what, Michael? It could be. I don't think so though. I've pressed I've pressed everything. I've turned the dials. I've done everything to it. Yeah, XRP ripping here. Again, if you're in this from the trade idea that I gave you guys this week, one, I mean, good take profit area was right at 265. You're break even now though. Like you are not letting this trade go red. Next target would be 3 off of that. But yeah, Bitcoin's moving a little. Coin's starting to look good here again. It's nice, guys. Here's another gem. Yeah, up real nicely on coin here too. Is this like the microwave? There was no microwave issue. I didn't have a microwave growing up. So like, it wasn't like when I was in college and I had a microwave, I had to ask you guys what to do. And you know what you guys told me to do? Put tinfoil in it. That's what you guys told me to do in the microwave. In my college apartment. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. You guys are great. But yeah, keep smacking that like button on the way in, team. If you guys haven't hit it yet, we have that 100 like goal on the stream. I think we can hit it today. I think we're going to be able to do it. Yeah, XRP ripping. How's Oscar? Hector? Still looks like shit. Sorry. I mean, where is it? Garbage. Garbage. I actually saw an amazing tweet yesterday that I had to retweet because I was like, this is just so perfect for what you guys do to me sometimes. Like, Oscar, I think actually is a solid fundamental company, but like you can't, when these stocks move this quick like this and everybody's asking me to buy it up here after it's made 100% move in 2 months, no, you don't buy that. But like, this was so good. It was like, hey man, love your work. Thank you so much. Here, can you look at this dog shit company and tell me where I should buy? I was like, dude, that's so spot on sometimes. That is so spot on for some of the things that you guys say. It's like, hey, look at this quantum company that has no revenue, that has a $4 billion market cap. Where should I buy it? I'm like, what? Did I actually put tinfoil in it? No! Obviously, I knew not to put tinfoil in a microwave. I think I was just joking around too. Obviously, I know how to use a microwave. You just click it. Those were the days of the chicken cutlet sandwiches. Those were good, man. Those were good. Bitcoin back down. What's the market doing? All right, so if you can flip here. All right, here we go. If you flip 62.98.75, you can be pretty bullish on the market for a little bit. Like intraday. That's what I would be looking at there. You did take a trade on QUBT and made 500%? Right, because you guys in LTMP know what you're doing. Because you've listened to all of the lessons. Even though sometimes you guys do things and it makes me lose my mind. You're like, hey man, I bought this gap up, even though you tell me every single day that we don't buy gap ups. Other than that, you guys usually know what you're doing. But like most people out there, they're like, oh, quantum, I'm gonna buy this company, and then they have no idea what they're actually buying. And that, I think, is the most important thing about what we do in the group there. It's like, the reason why everybody's able to have so much success, guys, is because I run the group way differently than a lot of these other groups. Like, I force you to learn it. You have to learn it. Because if you enter a trade, you have to know the exact reasons why you're entering, how you're gonna manage it when you're in it, and exactly when and why you're gonna exit. That's why you can see all these people come in, like Sammy, like within a week is just nailing every single trade for multi-hundreds of %. The entire inside of a microwave is metal? Yeah, but you know, undercooked chicken with old pasta sauce? Oh, dude, that's gross. Coin's pushing a little here. Oh, that's... All right, we're gonna have to have a couple laundry breaks. I have to do a lot of laundry today. Bing! Come on, coin. Come on, coin. Go to 400 and make me some more money, huh? How about that? It wasn't a gap up. I know. Come on, coin. Up 158% on my coin. 159, come on. These actually might be up 200% at the next target. Maybe more, honestly. What do you think of Amazon right now? Not touching it. Here's why. All right, so this is sometimes, like, first step is understanding what the setup looks like. Amazon looks good. But, here's a big but with Amazon right now. Bezos is continuously selling. In the Amazon Prime day, what do you call it? Amazon Prime Day data was horrific. Now, it might just be a scenario where the market just pumps it. But that's not really a risk I'm willing to take. I'd rather find a better setup, you know? Like, it's just like, with those risks out there, with more data coming out with that, with more news, it's like, I don't really want to be involved in that name right now because they drop some more data about Prime Day, it's going to tank. If it's bad. Do you think alt season has begun? I mean, it's if Bitcoin continues, the alts are going to run. That's that. Like, if Bitcoin continues, the alts will continue running. If Bitcoin sells off, it hits 120 and sells off, those are going to get hit the hardest. It's like super high beta, you know? Over 395, we could get a little spicy here on coin. We're looking good, though. Proper exits on your swings. Solar, yeah. I mean, I teach, again, I think you're in the group. If not, though, it's very simple where we take our exit. Very, very, very simple. But that is all covered in the course curriculum. Caleb, does that make sense, though? Like, Amazon has a really good-looking chart, but it doesn't mean that I have to trade it when I could think a little critically about what's actually happening in the marketplace right now, you know? Like, they could pump this, and I'm fine with missing it because it is not worth the risk because it could come up to these levels, more Prime Day data gets released, and then boom, dead, like this, right here. But it's getting price target increases. Bezos is selling, though, and that usually moves things around. It's just Amazon is typically a funky one. After what we did on Amazon this day when we longed it and then it gapped up here, I really don't have to do anything else on it. I'm fine with just leaving it alone and just looking for better setups. Like, where's Airbnb? Is that holding? It is. This one's looking a lot better than a lot of other things right now. I love this setup. Yeah, here's another one. Snap. The only thing I don't like about Snap is that it's right under the 200 EMA. That I'm not the biggest fan of, but you are forming a really, really solid setup here on Snap. Yeah. Come on, coin. Here we go. Makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's like everything that like when you guys ask me about stuff too, like chart setups, trading, investing, I'll say it to you and you'd be like, oh, that makes sense. It's like, yeah, just it's very. How long will it take to get through your course, Caitlin? The Swing Kings course, it's not that long. Like the day trading mastery course is really long because of the back testing section where I show you all of like the setup, like all of them throughout a year. But the Swing Kings course will not take maybe like an afternoon at the most. But people, what they'll do is they'll go through and watch it multiple times. So they understand everything that's in it. Then they'll start paper trading. They'll see the setups. Yeah, here comes coin reaching. 400. If we hit 400 today, I'll trim a little bit more on this name. 171% right now on coin. Yeah, this is where the gamma starts to help us out here. So gamma is the rate of change of delta. So as gamma starts to increase, each dollar you move up, deltas move up more. So then each further dollar the stock moves, the contracts increase more. But yeah, Caitlin, it does not take long at all. Sofi still ripping. That's great. But yeah, guys, it's really awesome because like you guys have the opportunity to come in and learn the skills that like once you get it, nobody can take these skills away from you, and it's so filthy. And well, then we have the post-earning strategy too, which is going to be really fun over the next few weeks. Yeah, one weekend and you will understand it. Exactly. Like you guys can ask anybody in the live chat. You can read the reviews of the program. But then it's when we really start to have fun with it, when we have the private live streams, the watch list, the research reports, everything. XRP ripping there. I mean, honestly, it's not a bad time to take profits on that thing. If you haven't already, like this was the level. So you're getting a gift. 265 was the level. Yeah, plus you have the group to help and the hive mind looking for setup. Exactly. It's perfect. The way that this group has evolved over the time that we've done this has been awesome to see. You guys are crushing it. Let's go, coin. Hey, man, I'd love to see it at 400 today. That'd be nice. So that actually could be, if we hit 400, those could actually be up 250% at the next scale out. The gains are going towards DGen gambling in Vegas today. You know what, man? You can do whatever you want with the gains. Do whatever you want. As long as you're not gambling in the market, I don't care what you do. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, it's... Let's see. ANTE? Is that ticker? Yeah, I don't know. One of my favorite things, too, is seeing you guys identify a setup on your own, executing it, and nailing it. Like, that's just exactly what it's all about. It's teaching you guys to be self-sufficient in the market. It's why I do these streams for you guys. It's why I do everything. Like, I don't have to do this. I can just sit here printing money on things like coin, you know? My YouTube channel isn't even monetized anymore. Do you know why my YouTube... This is funny. My YouTube channel is not monetized because I was talking about 1,000% gains. They were like, nope, unrealistic. And I'm like, whoa, hold on now. I could show you like 5 of them in the last month. YouTube. Silly. Neo hunting 4? Nice. Yeah, I'm still holding that one. Again, the decision time with Neo will be like Q2 next year, really, with what I do with it. They either are able to execute or they aren't. It's a very asymmetric risk to reward idea there. But I'm fine with it failing. Like, that's the thing. Like, I think I own, I don't know, it's not a big position. I own like 4,000 shares at like 455. It's like not a lot. Fresh cut? I did get a haircut this week. Ooh, guys, we are 27 likes away from 100. I think we can do it today. I think we got it. You know what I'd rather have happen? Coin goes to 400. That's really ideally what I want to have happen. Bitcoin, come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. Yeah, again, this is like the real key level that you can flip pretty bullish on the market. 62 at 98, 75. With Trump bringing manufacturing back, I'm wondering what toy manufacturers exist in the U.S. Well, he's not actually going to bring manufacturing back. You can't actually do that. I mean, maybe for certain things, but like, I don't know. The problem with that is like, if New York is a great example of this. Like, one of the main reasons why you're seeing what's his name leading or winning the primary is because of the fact that the affected group of like people coming out of college and not getting the jobs that they want are just so pissed off about this current state of the economic system. The problem, well, all right, we're not going to do this now. The problem is you can't solve big government problems with bigger government. But that doesn't mean that there's not there's not a big problem with the way that the system is set up. You just have to understand how the system works and how to play the game. But then it's like, okay, if you're going to have a giant percentage of the workforce that is already like, I want to just come out of college, make, I don't know, 150, you think they're going to go take a manufacturing job? No, they're not. You know? So, but yeah, I think there are toy manufacturers in the U.S. But it probably wouldn't be a trade that I would look at, you know? It's just not, like, those types of trades, I think you're trying to, I get the thought process, but they don't really work. Like, it's like, because once everybody starts thinking about those things, it's probably already priced in, you know? So it's not, you don't really have an edge. So I'd rather, again, when I give you guys the ideas, it's like I have between 5 and 10 really good ideas every single year. This year might be a little bit less just because of the way the market worked. And I hammer them. And it's just that 3-pillared approach. Macro, fundamentals, chart. If they all align, we nail it. Novo is the first one from this year, I think. Drone manufacturing. Yeah, so that could affect certain companies. But then you're really like, you gotta be very, very, very in tune with the different policies and things coming out. And then the problem then becomes is, okay, are the policies that are announced actually going to go into effect and do what you think they're going to do? You know, with kind of the this administration and past administrations, a lot of the time it doesn't end up working out that way, unless it's like government contracts. You get a contract, you have the contract, you know, but it's probably not something that I would look at a whole lot. Does that make sense? I'm probably not explaining that the best that I could. It's just like, you maybe can get a little edge there, but it's a very, very slight edge. It's a very slight edge, and I probably wouldn't be looking at that a whole lot. Sofi, is it still going? All right, so this is 2 weekly breakouts that I've called for you guys in the last month here. One of them being Bitcoin, the other one being Sofi. Congratulations to everybody that's been paying attention. I mean, my favorite phrase over here, guys, pay attention or pay a premium. This is a great example of this. You're either going to pay attention when I talk about these names on the weekly time frame and all of these trade ideas, or you're going to pay a premium and you're going to pay a lot more for these names after they start running. Caitlin, you did it. You joined the group. Everybody, give a nice warm welcome to Caitlin. Caitlin, you've made the right choice over there. Welcome to the group. We're going to get you going with us. First step, again, I mean, I'll send you, are you in yet? Let's see. Yeah, so Caitlin, make sure you connect your Discord account to your WAP account. And then once you're in there, I'll be sending you to the start here area. Then you can go through the courses and ask me any questions that you want. The one thing is, though, for all of you guys that are joining the group, don't message me on Discord. I will never respond, even if you tell me you've messaged me on Discord. Just message me on Instagram or Twitter if you guys have questions. But if not, just like ask me questions in the chats. ANET 109. Dude, I'm telling, these moves this week have been very, very, very wild. Like ANET, a lot of drama. So I ended up cutting that one at break even. That definitely would have been one that played out, but like I had no need to go just holding this one. So if you guys are still in ANET, next target is 112.15-ish. Yeah, Sofi looks great up here. I'm just going to hold this one. I owed it at 655. It's at almost 22. It's great. Yeah, welcome, Caitlin. Again, for everybody else that wants to hop in there too, make sure I'll send the link in the live chat here. It's pinned to the top if you guys miss it, but you make sure you use code July. You get your first month for 50% off. It literally is only $1 a day for you guys to hop in. Microsoft crossing a level. Is it now? Nah, I don't like that. Yeah, Uber is looking to set up again. I think we were talking about this one. This will definitely be on the watch list for this week. You sent me a message on MySpace. You never responded. Sorry, man. Sorry. It wasn't me. I don't have a MySpace. Uber is annoying. This move was nice on it. Hood all-time high. Did it go? Yeah. So again, we did talk about this one with a break of this level, 98. So if you're in that one, good for you. It's just, this would have been one that I would have been a little bit more okay with trading with short time to expiration. But again, I already have coin, so it's like, do I really want to double dip? No. Dell actually could be a fun one. How's that look? It doesn't look bad. It would need a few more days of nice tight consolidation to get me really interested. But yeah, Hood looks good for those of you guys that grabbed that one. I mean, what are my coins up right now? 140%, something like that. 134. Still looking good. Again, next target on that one's going to be 400. Market's starting to move up here too. All right. So again, this is where you can start flipping a little bullish here. Again, it's just kind of slow grinding now. Palantir swing to all-time high. It doesn't qualify yet. Give it a few days. But again, if you think about this here too, like, if it consolidates in here at 144, let's say, the breakout would be 145. You're playing it to 148. It's like, that's not a whole lot of meat on the bone, or something that I'm really interested in trading. Like, because then we could look at something like Airbnb here and look at how much room that this thing has. Like, even the break to this level here is significant. Like, you'd have 138 to 145. Then your next target's 148. Like, you've got a lot of meat on that bone if it wants to get going. So Palantir is one that I'm probably just going to stay away from, because then even if it gets into the highs, that stock is so wildly overvalued that like all these institutional holders are just going to keep trimming it. It's just so overweight now in their portfolios that they have to do something with it. You can't these people are not going to let these stocks go from whatever allocation that they had to like 3x that allocate. It's just not going to happen. So market's moving a little here. Again, I'd like to see coin back up into the upper 190 or 390s, but again, I'm still fine with holding this one. Very fine. Guys, we are 16 likes away from 100. I think we got it today. If we do it today, the like threshold's going up to 150. That's when we really start cranking too. Spreading the streams out to more people. Oh, again, so I do these streams, these public ones, Monday through Thursday for you guys, starting at 10:30 a.m. So make sure you guys have notifications turned on for the channel. So every day I'm live. Fridays are the big public live day where I come on with you guys and hang out here. Ah, coin! Rude. Ankles? No. You guys aren't going to see my feet. All right? Yeah, market's moving up here. Ankle time? No. The ankle threshold is 1,000 likes on the stream. All right? That's what the ankle threshold is. 1,000 likes on the stream. Okay. Thanks. Airbnb still looking okay. Snap, how's that look? Again, it's also Snap. Facebook losing it here? Facebook, where are you going? Raise its price target to $7.95 from $7.35 while keeping an overweight rating. Nice. Car giveaway. No car giveaway. No, it's usually quarterly rebalancing. Usually it's quarterly rebalancing. Like, I'm pretty sure Tom Lee's granny shots is quarterly. A lot of them are quarterly. Dollar's moving up a little here. Money's flowing back into the U.S. I don't like yields today. One trivial gesture. It's not a trivial gesture. You guys are trying to see my feet, dude. This is weird. Neo ripping? Is it over 4? Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the game on Neo. Nice. Nice. Actually, hold on now. I actually might be at another all-time high today. Hold on. Let me check one of the big accounts. Let's see. Let's see. We might be there. Come on. We might be. I don't know. The market's a little wonky today, so you never know. But Neo will definitely help. Novo got hit, so we'll see. Here we go. Trump may talk to Brazil on tariffs at some point. Here we go. So this week could be the week where it's just tariff announcements, and then next week is the announcement of like, all right, we're talking to these people. Here are the developments from the talks, and then the market can continue moving from there. I still don't see the need to be worried about like actual crazy tariffs or significant amounts of inflation from these tariffs. I still don't. I mean, I've been right for the first 6 months of the year, 7 months of the year. I think I'll continue being right on that analysis there. Yeah, Neo ripping. There we go. That's nice. Coming back from the dead there. Yeah, welcome to all you guys hopping into the group. We are going to get you guys going with us. It's going to be fun. Like, especially with the way that the market is set up this week going into next week. I mean, you guys have seen it time and time again. We're going to do it more. I'm just going to keep calling out these wild moves to everybody. It's just going to keep happening. And when we get into earnings season, oh my Lord, get ready. Get ready. First one, Delta didn't end up playing out, but the last three before that were 750%, 800%, and 1200%. It's pretty good. You saw the ankles, it wasn't worth the hype. You rage baiting me right now, Daniel? You trying to get me to talk about how my feet? Is that what we're doing here? Let's see if Bitcoin can start moving here a little bit. That's gonna potentially help coin. Hopefully. Netflix next Thursday. Yup, Netflix could be a fun one. Yeah, Bitcoin's trying. Market's pushing here. Yeah. Netflix reporting on a Thursday where we get to come on and do it on Friday. Oh boy. Oh boy. If Netflix fires, it's going to be a wild one. Wait, what? Oh, that's why. What's the reason for all the money flowing into the market this week? Well, the money's not flowing into the market just yet. The money is flowing from like internationally into the US. It's starting. It's not like a crazy amount, but it is starting. That's what the move up in the dollar shows. The reason why it's happening is that when the market breaks out to all-time highs, everybody that was either underweight or short the US equity market is now realizing it's like that last point of them being like, "Oh, we were really wrong." So then what do they have to do? Well, they are going to have exposure to U.S. assets. So they have to come back. That's why. It's just like that big flashing signal that they were dead wrong in their analysis of the market. And it's still happening. I mean, these funds are still very underweight. Bitcoin back to 18. Come on, coin. Let's get going here, man. Just fun to mess with you. He's rage baiting me in the live chat to talk about my feet. Coin little lagger today. We'll see. Might just need some time to cool off. Let's see. Trump to countries ahead of tariff deadline. Keep working hard. Trump on Canada tariffs. I think it was fairly well received. Yeah, not by the market, but dude, like the market hated this. AMD recovering. Yeah, that looks good. I'd love to see this one get back through 150. That'd be nice. All right, coin. It's time to snap. It might just need Bitcoin to really start going again there, but like coin being flat, I mean, the market moving up, it's not the best sign, but it's not the worst. Is it really? Oh yeah, XRP might get up to that area there. Yeah, XRP was on the watch list this week for everybody. There you go. There's another one. Who could have guessed? I called out another thing. It's crypto. It's going to explode. Oh no, we did it again. It's not like we do this every week. There goes coin a little. Get back above 390 and start running. Come on. I want to see 400. We do have a volatility zone here though, so careful. If we get up there. Ethereum back to 3K. Nice. Soon? Soundhound. No, I don't like that. That was a good one from in here, though. Grab. Yeah, it doesn't look bad. It's a little choppy, but yeah, that looks okay. It does look okay. Dude, that washing machine needs to shut up. It's really not. I don't like that noise. Let's see. 13 likes away from 100, ladies and gentlemen. I think we're going to be able to get it. I think we're going to get it. Yeah. Thank God, now it's off. There it goes, coin, lower. Oh no, we're down 0.3% on the stock today. Oh no. It made an attempt. It tried. It did its best. It's just, if Trump didn't do what he did with Canada yesterday, we would have probably opened at 400, which is kind of annoying, you know? With the Bitcoin move, with everything that we were seeing on it. So it's all right. I mean, I still think it's got some potential here. It's not, I'm probably not, unless this thing really starts dropping, I'm probably not going to ditch any of it. I want to squeeze out some more gains on it. I want to at least get to 400 and scale out one more time. Is there anything coming through the news feed? It's been so quiet. I mean, all we've got really is just some Trump comments. Tom Lee. Dude, Tom freaking Lee, man. That's funny. Silver jumps nearly 3% to 38 an ounce for the first time since September 2011. Tom Lee. We're almost to 1,000. We're almost to 100 likes. Coin back green. Hello. Dude, that ANET move was wild. It's just like too wild for me to hold on to that thing. That's like being on riding a bull there. Not for me. Here comes the market potentially breaking to the highs here. Let's see what it wants to do. You got Bitcoin looking good. You got yields looking bad. You got the dollar looking decent. Yeah, coin's just a lagger today. It tried. You never know, though. It could get another afternoon pump. What's that? Oh, no. That's Tom Lee. It's like a picture with Tom Lee with, like, 2 women. It's funny. I think they're women. All right. Yeah, Bitcoin looks epic. Congratulations to everybody that was paying attention to the tweets, the fit, the shorts, the fit, everything. Was able to nail coin. Like, it's another one. I handed that one out to you guys for free. The amount of trades that I've handed you guys for free on these streams here is ridiculous. Like, if you haven't been able to make $30 to hop into the group yet, I don't. And prices are going to go up probably in the fall here too. So, but not for you guys that joined before then. So, and it'll be significant. Like, you guys have had enough time to hop in and get the low rate. Oh, coin. What are we going to do with you? Just chopping around at yesterday's high. I'd like you to be chopping around at today's high. That'd be nice, because then you could just go bloop, bloop, 400. If Bitcoin rips to 120K today, somehow, coin probably doesn't. Who knows, though? It's been lagging today. It's been lagging. It could get woken up, though. You could start seeing some buyers at those highs. Bitcoin's starting to move a little here too, above 118. That's good. I don't like what yields are doing. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Having the 10-year ripping up like that is not the best sign. Ooh, 8 likes away from 100, team. We're almost there. If you guys haven't hit the like button yet, we need 8 of you. Just 8. There's definitely 8 of you guys in here that haven't hit it yet. Let's see. Is there anything good on the feed? No. What the? All right. Not going on the normal Twitter feed. We're going to leave that alone. All right. ANET 109. Who's still in ANET? Lucid? Oh boy, here we go. Are we gonna do this crap again? Lucid? Shit. Shit. It does look good. All right, fine. Fine. You know what? Fine. I'll put an alert on Lucid, okay? There. We'll watch it. Sometimes scams pump the hardest. I hate Lucid with a passion. I hate this company. It's a giant scam. Ever since 2020 and 2021, I have not changed my opinion on Lucid. Scam. Where was it then and where is it now? Oh boy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my god, this is like Mullen. Oh no, it was at what? 53? It's at $2? Scam. Lucid's a scam. Here's why I say that. The old CEO, who actually is not the CEO anymore, so I should refrain from calling the current executive team scammers, because it really was just one guy. He came out one time and said, we are planning on delivering the same amount of cars as Tesla. This was like right after COVID, when people had like no money and their cars are like 85, 90 grand and they look stupid. I was like, you're not delivering 450,000 cars a year, dude. That's just not happening. Sorry. And then what happened? They didn't deliver 450,000 cars a year, and their stock went from 50 to 2. They both blow. No, Mullen's the worst one. Mullen's really bad. That one was trading at like 500,000. I remember when people used to bring that name up to me in the live chat, and I was like, no, garbage. And people were like, no, dude, you're wrong. The days to cover and the short interest in the Citadel. And I was like, I don't care. Like, it's garbage. It's like, dude, you don't get it. This guy on Twitter told me. It's like, oh, did he now? Market's moving and coin cannot get out of its own way. Bitcoin's running. Come on. Hood just keeps going. Yeah, did anybody grab that? I didn't really want to do much today, but the break was yesterday. Kinda. Scroll back further, it's like 20 billion. What? Jeez, man. How is that stock still allowed to trade? I don't, how? No, dude. They've reverse split 4 times, and it sucked every time. But reverse splits are bullish. Trust me, bro. Okay. I trust you. I trust that you're going to lose money. Of course. Of course, Daily Taylor. The dude who has no idea what he's doing at all in the market was talking about garbage. That makes sense. Let's see. Bitcoin looking good. Coin. What are we doing here, dude? Go to your home. 400. I know you want to do it. That keeps leading to great trades. Oh, is his Twitter account Short the VIX 2? DJT starting to look interesting? Is it? We've had some fun trades on that thing. Yeah, that actually does look kind of fun. That does look kind of fun here. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get it out of coin today. Yeah, ANET is good. There you go. Jonathan, you were still in that one? Nice. Yeah, that first target of 108 hit today. Yeah, Uber does look good. Guys, I'm telling those of you guys that are hopping into the group are going to witness one of the most epic looking watch lists of all time going into next week. It looks like just, I don't even have to go through a scan right now, because you can just look at the broad market from this week and be like, oh, if the market is doing this, how many, like there's going to be, I think there's probably going to be like 20 names. There might be more that we're going to be able to go play with. I'm very excited. The stock halved overnight. Yeah, man. It's like the tweet that I was talking with you guys about before. It's like the, what is it? Hey man, love your work. Thank you so much. Here, can you look at this dog shit company and tell me where I should buy? And dude, that might be my favorite tweet, like, of all time. It's so perfect. Coin. You're being a disappointment to your bloodline today. You know, we were looking so good going into last night. Up at like 398, 399. Then Donald Trump had to crank Canada tariffs, and now you're lagging, and Bitcoin's still up. Sorry, I like it. So gonna keep holding that one for a little bit. Remember, it's free. The position could go to 0, and I would still make money on the trade. Will I let it do that? No. DJT does look interesting, though. Where was the last DJT trade that I gave you guys? Oh, I remember. This one? All right, so I want you guys to look at this chart here. This is why I like DNUT. Ready? Look at this chart. Ready? See? Everybody, mental picture. Ready? Look. Look at chart. Everybody got it? Look where it went. Woo. All right. Ready? I mean, Lucid, good example too, but look at DNUT. Look at DNUT. Do you want to see another one? Ooh, look what Bull did. That looks a little different, but still good. That's why I like DNUT. Do a side-by-side? No. I'm not going to do that. One, because I don't know how, and I'm not willing to learn. I know it's right here, but I'm not going to do it. They look the exact same. Remember, guys, stocks, before they're about to make massive moves, almost 99% of the time, look the exact same. That's why everybody in the group is able to crush it so much. Let's see. Oh, we're 2 likes away. Guys, we're 2 away. We are 2 likes away from 100 on the stream. We're going to do it, I think, ladies and gentlemen. We finally hit the 100 like threshold. I love it. Who's going to be the lucky number 100? Let's see. Hop on the other account? Nah, we got it. We got it. We're gonna get it. We're 1 away right now. I mean, I'm fine with where coin's at. I just obviously wanted it to go to... When we were up at 395, I was like, we got a chance there, and then they knocked it back down. So it's probably under some EMAs right now, and once it reclaims, it can get a little bit of action, maybe. But we'll see. Number 100 gets a membership to the Only Ankles account? No. There we go, guys. 102. Thank you, guys. The like threshold has officially moved to 150. There we go. Not today. You guys, we're not going to be greedy. Not the biggest fan of how the market, this 15-minute candle is forming here, but we will see. We will see. Yeah, most importantly, though, make sure you guys have notifications turned on for the account or the channel here, so you don't miss these streams. You're taking your like back? Hey man, no takebacks. There's no takebacks. You can't do that. It's against the rules. You're breaking the rules over here, man. It's not okay. Yeah, I mean, I already have probably 5 names in my head right now that could be really good for next week. Like, that's usually the sign of really, really fun times to come. Like, if I already really haven't looked at all and I have like 5 of them, oh boy. Imagine when I start looking on Sunday. Depending on how the market closes, but It's going to be fun. You guys that are hopping in the group are hopping in at just the right time, man. We're going into earnings season. We're going to keep the hot streak going. Let's see. He's shorting the legs. Hey. Don't be doing that. Don't you guys put those back right now. Yeah, not the biggest fan of that candle there. That's not great. So we'll see how it wants to move, but D not holding? Yep, I like this. This could be a very fun shares trade. First TP would be 444 from a breakout of 348. You catch $1. Ooh, that'd be nice. Yeah, coin, you kind of pissed me off today. I'm not going to lie. It's not very nice of you doing what you're doing here. Just kind of chopping around. I mean, this one's going to have big ranges anyway, but, like, that's not very nice. Oh, XRP ripping, dude. There we go. Yeah, anybody in this one from the watch list this week, good for you. That's another gem. Obviously first TP was, like, obviously 265-ish here. Next one after you move stops to break even on that would be 3. If you didn't take profits here, this is a good time. Trim it a little bit and then wait for 3. And then you've got, you could do 321, but then I'd probably just hunt the highs. That's probably what I'd do. Yeah, no, I don't like that candle. This is probably going to drip down a little bit here. Yeah, great work. Great work this week, guys. Even though it was choppy, you guys nailed some really epic moves, especially on the crypto names. Those have been very fun. XRP, the Bitcoin move, IBIT, Coinbase, MicroStrategy, if you grab that. I think the miners did well too. ANET, if you held on to that one. XRP stopped you at the daily low, but the others are running great. Nice. Ethereum is your crypto of choice. Nice. Good luck. I'm like kind of traveling again this weekend too, sort of. Dude, Coinbase, what are you doing, man? It's like watching paint dry with you today. It was exciting for a minute when it was at 3.895, but now that the market's coming down, I wouldn't expect that one to get going yet. Unless it gets a mind of its own, which it could, but I don't think today would be the day for it. I don't think it would. Here comes the market. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's going to be next week is going to be fun. So get ready. Make sure you guys hop into the group and then take the time to go through the Swing Kings course. If you're unfamiliar with options, like at all, go into the Day Trading Mastery course and watch the options section in there, and then go right into Swing Kings. And then once you master and get a good handle on what we're doing on the swing side, which is 95% of what we do, then you can go through the Day Trading Mastery course and look at those strategies. But your main focus should always be on swings. Always, always, always. Yeah, coin's just getting walked down today. All right. Still a fun week. Gonna do your homework, Kaylin? Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Excitement and gonna do the homework. Those of you guys that are willing to learn and actually put like the really small amount of time in to learn about what we're doing, that's golden. The people that come in and are like, oh no, I'm not gonna watch it and just tell me what to do, you're just not gonna have success. Caitlin, I think Caitlin's gonna do great. And then if you have any questions on anything, just ask. That's what I'm here for. This is where we make some small adjustments in the market when we're trading at the highs. Like I'm going to avoid some of the all-time high breakouts just because like they can get a little funky. But some of the other ones, I mean, Hood is a good one. I think it's still going too, isn't it? For those of you guys that grabbed that one. Yeah, it looks good. I mean, that was the good level there. All right, guys. It's 10:50. I think we're going to be wrapping it up for this week. Amazing work, guys. It was fun hanging out with you guys on the streams this week. We'll be back on Monday. Next week's streaming schedule is going to be a little iffy. I'm not going to be around Wednesday. I'm going to try to get back Thursday for it. But again, you guys all know what to do. It's not very complicated what we're doing. You guys are all going to have the setups. It's going to be great. Give us a lesson of the day. Don't chase. I don't know. It's like I don't know. There's always good lessons. We probably talked a lot about them. Post a link to my video. What video? What video? Are you talking about like the crypto one where I called Bitcoin? Just go on my Instagram account. But yeah, great work, guys. Oh, let me throw the link to the group for you guys in here one last time. For those of you guys that still need to hop in, use code July so you get your first month 50% off. There you guys. Oh wait, that was the whole thing. Oh yeah, the link's there. Use code July, you get 50% off your first month. Team, make sure you guys hit that like button on the way out. I will see you guys maybe in a video tomorrow, but I doubt it. Peace.